on in. We are getting ready to be live in just a second here. Let me get set up and we will start our live chat. We'll give Facebook just a second here to send out the notifications. You all know we go live every night at 8 o'clock, so I'm actually 1 minute early tonight, y'all. So we are live right now on YouTube and we are live on Facebook. So you can watch on either one that you feel most comfortable watching on. Hopefully we have good signals on both and you can see good on both. All right, we got everybody here is good. Thank you, Rebecca, for the gift. All right, I will be on Fireside by myself tonight. Tugboat is back in the bedroom, taking it easy. All right, I see a whole bunch of people coming on, so that's good. We'll get it built up here just a minute. Me and Tugboat has been out and about today. Somebody said the video is all black. My video is fine. Can everybody see good on Facebook? Thank you, Joyce, for the gift. Let's see, somebody from Utah said it is hot, Georgiana. Tugboat is still here, but she is back in the bedroom. Tony is fine. Thank you for asking, Danny Duncan. How are you doing? Tony is fine. I didn't mean to worry anybody by posting a picture of me and Tugboat, but Tony is fine. It had nothing to do with him. Her and I had to go to the Minute Clinic. Y'all know what a Minute Clinic is? And so we were, if you're just getting on, we were at the clinic because Tugboat has been not feeling good today. Coughing, sore throat, that, right? And then I never thought about anything. I gave her some cold medicine and stuff, and she said she didn't really feel too good. And then she said, I wonder if I got COVID. I'm like, what? What? So I grabbed a mask. I said, we're going to get you tested. Well, I had a home test. We did the home test, and it was positive, but my home test was old. So we went down to the Minute Clinic, and we didn't want to say anything until we got it confirmed. So we just got home, y'all, and they confirmed she does have COVID. So we didn't want to get anybody in an uproar because, you know, we're supposed to go to a family memorial service tomorrow. She's not going to be able to go. So I have quarantined her to the back bedroom, and I said, let me know when you need something to eat or drink, and I'm going to throw it in there to you. If you never heard of a Minute Clinic, it takes more than a minute, you know, to go to there. But the Minute Clinic is something that CVS Pharmacy does. And so they have these little minute clinics, they call them, and you can go for just, you know, stuff like that, strep throat, sports physicals for kids, all kind of vaccines, and the common cold, strep, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we are keeping Tony away from her. We just got home and found out. I didn't mean to worry anybody. It's definitely, the reason we had masks on is because, you know, we didn't know if she had it and I didn't want to catch it. So that's why we put the mask on. And I thought maybe y'all would know by us wearing a mask and at a clinic that it was something could be contagious, but it's nothing to do with Tony. But she is feeling kind of poorly. She's got a fever today, sore throat, and all that. So they wanted to give her that prescription. You know, they give you something called Paxlovid now. So they wrote her a prescription for it, and we went over to the pharmacy. They're like, well, it's kind of expensive with your insurance. Well, she has Medicare and a supplement. And they said, she said, well, how much? They said $750. She said, I don't think so. I said, let's just get you some cold tablets, because I took that Paxlovid one time and it was disgusting. I only took it like 2 days, 3 days, and I quit taking it because it's a nasty medicine, makes your mouth taste metallic, and it didn't get me better any faster than when I didn't take it. So she does not know how she got it. She was fine. You know, you don't know where you get it. That's one thing. It's just like the common cold. You do not know where you get it. So I told her I wouldn't take that Paxlovid. I'll never take it again. I took it, I think, 2 days, and I thought, no. It didn't make me feel one iota better. And so that's what's going on here. So sorry we left y'all hanging, but we've been on a dead run trying to get to that clinic. We had to wait at the clinic. We didn't have a cell signal much when we were in the clinic. As soon as we got out, we had to get back home. I had to go get the chicken eggs. I had to take care of other few things. Time for fireside, and we gotta get Tony something to eat here in a minute. Yeah, Clayton, she could have picked it up on the plane. You know, a lot of times planes, people, if you fly, you can get it. So she will not be able to go tomorrow. I will be going by myself and dropping the food. And so far, I don't have any symptoms. So it doesn't matter really if you've been around somebody with COVID. You got to be right up in their face. You have to touch something that they touch, and then you got to put your fingers in your eyes, your nose, or your mouth. That's the 3 entry points where COVID can get into you. So as long as I didn't do that today, which I don't know if I did or not, because we were around each other in the kitchen and everything earlier this morning, and but she started feeling bad late this afternoon. So you never know where you get it. You never know. But once you got it, she's got to quarantine. I think they told her 3 to 5 days. They said 3 days for sure. 5 days, you know, is better. Yeah, I wasn't right up on her when she was cooking. You know, she was doing her things. But we were touching bowls. You know, I touched a bowl. She touched a bowl. But it depends on if I touch something and put my fingers in my mouth. Just touching something that they touch will not give it to you. A lot of times you can sleep in the same bed with somebody. It doesn't matter. You have got to get the virus on your fingers somehow, and then it's got an entry point, eyes, nose, or mouth. So she does not go home, I think, until next Wednesday. So she will be okay to fly by then, because that'll be her 5 days will be up. We just put her in the back bedroom here. She is staying till Wednesday, so she should be free to go Wednesday, because she probably already had it starting yesterday, is when she started feeling a little bit bad. Y'all know what day was we, Tuesday or Wednesday? I guess Wednesday she was feeling good. That's when she was in here skipping and everything. But she got her some cold tablets, medicine, and that's all I took when I had it, and everything was fine. Yeah, it's just like a cold. That's, you know, she's had it before. I've had it several times. We've all had it. You know, it's just, people freak out when you say the word COVID, but it's really a strand of it's just like a cold. That's how it affects me. That's how it affected her last time, is just get some rest, stay in bed, drink plenty of liquids, and it has to run its course. So I will still be going tomorrow. We haven't made anything except we just started on the potato salad. So we will, she is drinking plenty of liquids. I'm going to make the deviled eggs tonight, the baked beans, and the coleslaw. We haven't made any of that yet. We had just barely started chopping up stuff. And then we decided to go out to the store and drop that stuff off, and that's all we did. And she was feeling okay, but then later, late afternoon, like 5 o'clock, she started feeling bad. I think she was running a fever by then. So I can hear her in there coughing. All right, hang on, I just, she does have a separate bathroom, separate bedroom. I told her to stay in there and holler when she needs something. I said, text me when you need something. So, she definitely will not be going tomorrow. I will be going by myself, and, I may not be, and I'm gonna be watching myself around people. I will keep my distance from people. I may even wear a mask, just in case. I don't want to spread anything, but so far I'm fine. I've been around people before that's had it and I never caught it because I'm a chronic hand washer. I wash my hands all the time. So I've already went through the house real quick and washed all the light switches, sterilized all the door handles, light switches, refrigerator handle, everything, the cabinets in the kitchen and everything. So I've already had COVID, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times. I don't even know how many times I've had it, but it's just annoyance. It's annoying. That's what it does to me is all right, so that's what's going on there. Didn't mean to worry anybody. Didn't even think about y'all thinking about Tony, but if it was about Tony, I would have told you right off the bat. But it was about me and Tugboat, and it wasn't like nothing like she got hurt or anything. Brooke had it like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Tony's mom and Ann had it 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's going around again, but it'll just keep going around and going around. It's just like the common cold. Somebody said usually takes 2 or 3 days for symptoms to show after being exposed. Yeah, we let everybody know that she's been around. We sure did. So we've told everybody. And like I said, she'll be staying home. She'll be staying in that bedroom. And she likes to read. So heck, she'll be laid up in there reading. So she was around Jace a little bit. She wasn't all up in his face or anything. But so we'll just see how, he was already sneezing the other day, but that was before she even got here. He kept sneezing, so I don't know. But she might have got it on the airplane. We don't know. Who's going to get her food and drinks tomorrow where I'm gone? I'm not going to be gone that long. I will get her breakfast and everything before I leave. And she can get up and come in the kitchen if she has to tomorrow, but she will have her drinks and stuff. I might just put her little cooler in her refrigerator in there. Put her little packer cooler in there. But she will be fine. Yeah, she was holding Jace here and there, but she wasn't all up in his face kissing on him or anything like that. Like I said, you got to touch something and then they got to put their hands in their mouth or whatever. So we'll just see. If you get it, you get it. There's nothing you can do. It's everywhere. Yeah, she was worried about getting poison ivy, y'all. She said, I hope I don't come up to your house and get poison ivy. But it never even crossed my mind when she said, I don't feel good. She said, I think I'm getting a cold. I slept under that ceiling fan, and I don't normally sleep under a ceiling fan. And every time I sleep under a ceiling fan, it give me a sore throat. So I didn't think nothing of it. And then when she said, maybe I should take a COVID test before we go down there to Diana's, I said, well, I got some in there. They're old, but we'll try it and get it right away. She's like, what? It's like, we going to the minute clinic to confirm everything. So anyhow, we'll see what's going on with that. I just want to let y'all know. I know a lot of people was worried about that. They thought something happened to Tony, but I would definitely let you know if anything happened to Tony. What symptoms does she had? She has a fever, sore throat. And really, once you get the fever and then the fever breaks, you usually start getting better right after that. I'll only be at my sister's a couple hours. It's about an hour and 45 minutes to get there. I will go in the morning. The party is from 1 to 5. I may not stay the whole time. It just depends. I will tell them, I'm not going to be right up on touching anybody. So, like I said, I will go down there, but we'll just, I at least got to go and drop all this food off. But I'm fine. I don't have not one symptom. If I get it, it'll be later on, 3 to 5 days from now, because today's the first day. So Tony is at the garage, and he'll probably be staying down there most of the time. All right, let's see here. Tonight, Psalms 146, the Lord lifts up those who are bowed down. It says, seeing with God's heart. On Chantel's 13th birthday, after hours of joyful celebration in her quiet home village, gunfire shattered the peaceful evening. Chantel and her siblings ran into the forest, obeying their mother's frantic command to hide. All night they huddled underneath the sanctuary of a tree. The sun appeared in the morning, but not our parents, Chantel recounts. She and her siblings were now orphans and refugees, joining tens of thousands in a refugee camp. When we hear stories like Chantel's, it can be tempting to turn away from such overwhelming loss. But those who believe in the God of Scripture believe in a God who never looks away from suffering, who attentively watches over the foreigner and sustains the fatherless and the widow. The maker of heaven and earth remains faithful forever, ever at work upholding the cause of the oppressed and providing food to the hungry. Chantel, Zulu leader who founded an organization to educate refugee girls, says her experience taught her that anyone can become a refugee to lose that place of safety that they once had. May our response to those who've lost a place of safety reflect the heart of God, who is an ever faithful refuge for the oppressed, who lifts up those who are bowed down. All right, so that's our little devotion for tonight. All right, how long will I be gone? I will just be gone, I don't know, 8 hours, something like that. I'll only be gone at 8 hours. She will be fine while I was gone. I will not be gone all that long. Yeah, we just called Lindsay and told her, because she was around Lindsay, but she think maybe, maybe she got in the airport or the plane. A lot of times people do get it. Yeah, we boiled all them potatoes, so they should be okay. We had them in boiling water. She boiled them. She did peel them and cut them up, but she boiled them. But she washed her hands, y'all, so as long as she didn't cough on them or whatever, but they were boiled, so. The food is fine. Food is fine. You do not have to worry. I have never heard anybody catching COVID from eating somebody's food. So, all right, Tony is coming in the door now.
Why don't you sing us a song? It'd make Tug feel better and me too.
Listen, he's over here. Why don't you sing us a song? Did the eggs peel good? Well, they did pretty good, but it is very hard to peel fresh eggs. I put baking soda in mine, and it helps them. So they did pretty good. All right, well, we're not going to stay on here a whole long time.
Sing a song.
We don't know who all was, no, I don't have to, you don't have to quarantine if you do not have symptoms, and I do not have any symptoms. So, oh, Patsy Owens got a birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Patsy. Yeah, she probably got it from the plane, so she'll be in bed tonight. She's got her some sinus, cold, cough medicine, and so she'll be okay. I'm gonna get off here. We gotta get Tony something to eat here in a minute. I did collect the eggs today. I was trying to upload them. I don't know if the video uploaded or not, but yeah, I don't know if she has any cough drops or not. Somebody said you're coming in so much clearer. Well, I got my new internet. I don't have any boosters of the Wi-Fi or anything, but I have it right here in the room with me, so it seems to have a good connection right here in the room. Okay, thank you. Christy said the video of the eggs did load. So that's good. I got 8 eggs today. All right. Well, y'all go look. We posted some throughout the day. I'm gonna get off here because I'm gonna have some. I might try to make some videos if I get to making my stuff because I gotta make all that stuff tonight. So I gotta get Tony fed and then got to get all this food fed that I'm gonna take with me tomorrow. All right. Y'all pray for Tugboat, and I'll tell her to keep on drinking. She got her Diet Coke in there with her right now, and I made her a cheese sandwich and some dill pickles. That's what she wanted. So, hey, Rhonda Marshall on here. Yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. So, yeah, we were at the clinic for Tugboat because she thought she might have COVID, and we had to test before we go to my sister's tomorrow. So that's why we were at the clinic. That's why we had masks on. We were just kind of being funny, you know, but we didn't want nobody to, I didn't want to catch it and she didn't want to spread it. So we put a mask on to go into that clinic because normally I do not wear a mask. And I wouldn't even wear one now, except I got to go to my sister's tomorrow. So I got to protect myself till I get down there and get back home. All right. We were at a Minute Clinic, which is a CVS clinic. All right, y'all, that's all for tonight. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I'll give you updates and let you know what's going on, okay? All right, good night, everybody. Well, bye.